The second super went on tonight, and my ladies are not pleased. But they're doing really good. So I've got 7.5 of the original 10 frames, not completely full, but pretty full. And so it's time to put the second super on. I know a lot of people do bees with a single super. In fact, I've actually had bees done that way, but this hive I'm going to double super. So let me show you how not happy they are right now. You can't really tell it from the video, but at this point they were trying to get into my veil. There were 4 or 5 of them that really wanted at me, and I ended up carrying 2 into the house with me after working them. It's about a week after I put the second super on, and it's been kind of warm, and the bees have been bearding outside the hive. And so I cracked it open to take a look, and no issues. Sorry, bee just landed like square on my nose. I'm not wearing a veil. So no issues at all. They are starting to build in the second super, and they were super docile when I opened them up. So I don't think they're overcrowded. I don't think they're bearding in order to swarm. I don't need to make a nuke or anything like that. I think more than anything, they were hot because it's been 85-90 degrees here, and the hive's in the sun most of the day. So it's 9 o'clock at night, and most of the ladies are in for the evening. There's a couple out on the front porch, cooling off, that sort of thing. But for the most part, everybody's at home. We just deadheaded all of our lavender as the bloom is over, and I filled the smoker actually with the lavender parts, and it smelled really good, and the bees didn't seem to mind it at all. I mean, it had the exact desired effect, and it was a nice cool white smoke. I saw 1 mite on the entire board, when that made me pretty happy. A little bit of burr comb cleanup. The upper deep actually looked really good. They're starting to build out comb a little. There's only really 2 frames that have more than a silver dollar size on them. Trimming out the burr comb should help out with that, and my hope is that with all the brood in the bottom, in a couple weeks we see a really expansive growth into the second super. Cleaning up the top of the hive frames just a little bit. So I'm not a neophyte. I can grab frames with my fingers just fine. I prefer to use a frame grab tool, though. It makes it so I keep everything straight. So lots of honey there, both capped and uncapped, and just a little bit of pollen. It looks really good, really good. Now that is a frame that's only 6 weeks old. I have a good strong queen, lots of brood, lots of good coverage, and not many drones at all. I mean, maybe 10-15 drone cells in the whole hive. So she's doing a really good job. I'm pretty happy. The 3 middle frames had some serious burr comb, as you can see there. I mean, look at all that. So I went ahead and trimmed that up and cleaned up the hive pretty good. This was pretty late in the day, and I worked with them a good bit. But as you can see, they're not too aggro. They're not pleased, but I'm not getting bumps, and they're not swarming on me. So I'm happy with their temperament right now. Nobody likes squish bees, so you smoke them on the edge there, and you just watch them roll back into the hive. So when I put the upper super on, I don't squish any of my little lovelies. Really happy with the health of this hive. Now, I droned on for a couple minutes without the mic on, basically saying that this is my burr comb that I'm going to leave on top of the hive to let the bees clean up and remove any honey back into the hive, and that at the end of the season I would take that leftover burr comb and make candles out of it. But yeah, done with the hive for the day and real happy.